Now, despite what just went down, the show must go on. And well, as you heard, folks, Lisa and me have been talking backstage because I'm not 100% sure that Bart, if he is the masked man, is going to show at ASIF. So what we need is bait. And Lisa has agreed to go along with this. And since that agreement, we have been talking to very much the whole roster of the Smashdown locker room, even the anti-heroes. And we have formed an idea. And so that is why Bart will indeed be taking on Lisa at ASIF. And of course, it's interactive. But this will not be about match stipulations, or rules, or competitors. No. This will be what I have decided to call a match of fate. So what you, the fans out there, can vote for is what is to happen to these two individuals if they were to lose at ASIF. Can I have it up on the screen, please? Now, as you can see, there are 6 options. 3 of them are for Lisa, and 3 of them are for Bart. Each fate has been selected by the Freedom Movement, the anti-heroes, and Lisa here herself. Let's take a look at them. Your first option for Bart has been chosen by the anti-heroes, and that is Bart pretty much walking out the door. As they put it, they don't want losers in this group. Next option is from the Freedom Movement, who want to give Bart a chance by allowing him into their group. And of course, Lisa's pick in the middle is for sure something I don't think Bart wants to do, and that's come out to wrestle in one of Lisa's dresses, for as long as she sees fit. Now those are the fates for Bart, but let's take a look at Lisa. This could be motivation for her, or it could be her downfall, but let's take a look. The Freedom Movement have risked it and said that if she loses, she should jump over to Raw. Fair deal, I say. The anti-heroes have said that they want Lisa in their group so that they can punish her, and I would hate to think what that is. And the final option, again, is being fired, and that was selected by Bart himself, who said for sure he would show up if he gets the chance to get his sister fired. So that's his lovely mindset for you. But, of course, it's not up to you, Bart. It's up to these people. So get voting on what the fates of those 2 will be if one of them is to lose. And Lisa, I wish you all the best in that matchup. Your dad said he's going to soften him up for you today, but still, I hope the fans and you do what's right to fix Bart up. And with that being said, let's carry on with the show with our next match.
Now, and I listen and learn a true star, and I'm finally getting my turn. Took my L, earned my spot. I'ma be here for a minute, sunny boy, if you like it or not. Why you think about chicks and whips? I'm on a yacht, though, laid back, sun in my face, just like Pablo or Tony Montana. The world is mine, ain't a cloud in the sky that can stop.
The following contest is a triple threat hardcore match. There will be no disqualifications, no countouts, and false count anywhere. Introducing first, from the depths of hell, Grim!
Alright, that put me back into a showbiz mood, so let's get going. Triple threat hardcore match. Eggman's still without me, but hopefully something's going to come when he's coming back. Hopefully it's soon. Unless he's found something interesting, but there we go. Well, I'll try and keep you posted on that. But let's not waste any time with this show. Let's crack on. It's hardcore time, and yes, all 3 of these combatants that are competing in this hardcore match can be voted into the hardcore title match at the ASIF. So we're basically going to see who's more hardcore out of these 3 that might help you with the voting in case you're having a bit of a loss. And definitely want these 3. Well, we got one member of the Freedom Movement, one member of the anti-heroes, and Grim, of course, who just who just likes the carnage. So he's definitely hardcore already in my view. But here comes a definite beast that is going to make an impact in this match. And if he gets voted in, God knows what will happen.
And standing 7 foot 5 inches tall and weighing in at 600 pounds, the Cyrus Robot!
Yes, as I pointed out in the first match, anti-heroes can be voted in, namely Samus Rouge and this guy can all be voted in, but that's only if you want an all anti-hero, a hardcore match. But if you don't, then vote for anyone else, including Grim, and the next participant of Battle Walk here, which is definitely going to be Wario. Definitely. But he's going to make an impact here in Grim and Wario. Maybe one might have to consider working together here against that phenomenal monster. It should be mine, but I will stop saying that for now. Stop getting too personal with this issue. And here comes Wario.
And weighing 320 pounds, representing the freedom movement, Wario!
All these three competitors have got to be a favorite, actually. I'll say it, going into ASIF for the voting, that's for sure, because they've all proved themselves to be pretty hardcore in the past. Of course, the Cyrus robot probably doesn't need weapons, he's a walking weapon himself, but Wario and Grim have had their fair share of hardcore matches and hardcore title matches in the past. Thinking all the way back for Wario here, he's been the oldest hardcore champion out of the life here on YouTube. Remembering defending against Luigi at Bad Blood. That was some way back, but Wario still knows he's hardcore, and he's still is a very agile singles competitor, as he said in Active Roster, as he is a tag team competitor, but it's singles competition here, and Wario and Grim certainly turned their focus already on the robot, who's strangely backing away, but here we go, and it's all legal even here on the outside, folks. And that's where they seem to be starting this matchup. If that's not hardcore, I don't know what is. And Grim is having trouble lifting up Wario, he's quite the weight. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to do a double team on Wario, whoa! Well, I guess Grim's going to use the walking weapon to his advantage. Hardcore rules imply that weapons are not only illegal, but they're encouraged, and they may as well make use of the Cyrus robot, like I said, Mr. Walking Weapon. And Grim is going to Irish whip all the way down there. No ropes out there, though. Wario's thrown back into the ring as the Cyrus robot just steps in like it was nothing. And, ooh, man, got heavily tossed there. Grim might be careful not to break any of his bones, because that's all he's got. And the Cyrus robot, oh man, just cracking Wario over the back of his leg. Or the front of his leg, over the back of Wario, I should be saying. Had a JR moment then. Oh man, big suplex. That was a huge one. By Wario on the 600-pound beast. That's not human, that's robot. Pure metal. I thought Wario was going to go for a run-up attack there, but Grim thought otherwise. Good ups for him, just stay focused on the big guy. Instead of giving him a chance to maybe counter. And now Wario's turning his attention on Grim here, just shoving him down. And now with that kendo stick in hand, ready to pounce on the monster, it would look. Is he going to get up? And here comes Wario in. Oh, wait a minute, didn't get a chance to use it. Got lifted up with ease here. Oh man, and Wario is no lightweight himself. He just got hoisted up there and thrown to the floor. And now Wario's going to take his rage out. And Eggman's just arrived back here. Hello, Eggman. I couldn't keep up with him. He's fast. Whoever that guy is, he's fast. If it is a guy, but I'm assuming it is. But he's damn fast. I was thinking so. You came back pretty much out of puff there. You're not exactly the most fit person to be chasing after him, I think. Yeah, maybe you should run after him. Then again, maybe not. I'm probably run longer than you. Who knows? But, oh well, I guess we'll have to still wait until ASIF for that meeting of yours. Yes, we're going to make sure he's showing up. Well, we've already put an end to that by announcing that match, so he has to show up, otherwise he'll have to do one of those following 3 things, and one of them could be getting fired. And that could be very bad news for Bart. If it is the masked man, if he is the masked man, or if he isn't, it's still bad news either way. But let's carry on with this hardcore match. All these 3 have been even Stevens in their game plan, oddly. The Cyrus Robot has not been dominating as we suspected he would be, but he has had his moments, like right then just ramming Warriors right out to the outside of the ring. And now Grim is trying to weaken down the big bot. Now you're coming up with more names. I'm already returning and giving you more. What was the first one? Actually, I won't try and remind you. Good, because neither can I can't remember either. Guess we can forget that new name then. Just so frustrated I couldn't keep up with him. Yeah. I know. Come on, act professional. Yeah, don't worry, I'm trying to get into that. Why would he attack Cyrus is what I've been trying to figure out. Yeah, I've been saying the same stuff, don't worry, I'm way ahead of you. For once you are. If you've been saying that. Look out, Obliterator coming up, bang! By the Cyrus Robot, that's gonna flatten the Grim. And Wario, I think, was almost gonna go for the ride, but he tossed him overhead with that back body drop. Wait a minute, countered by the Cyrus Robot. Almost into a pin there, but Cyrus Robot wanted to turn his focus on Grim, maybe. He knew that he was getting up, so it wasn't going to get any chance of a pin, so may as well just get out of that pin and go straight to work on Grim. Wario now, could be looking for trouble here. Oh no, big shot to the side there with a counter for Grim, but it's not going to stop Wario with a, that's not an Obliterator, that's a Dominator. We got the Obliterator and the Dominator. You're going to get those twisted up, aren't you? If they do any more, yeah. Hopefully they won't. And Grim needs to recover some stamina here. He's been taking it all in this match. He certainly has. He's definitely, I'd say, the weakest out of these 3 combatants. As you said, Wario is very apt to both tag team and singles competitors. Did you say that? Yeah, I did. You weren't here for me to hear it, though. Oh, yes. But I was assuming you were going to say it anyway, because it's common with Wario. Especially since that Ask the Roster question. And Grim interrupting that count. But still going to recover that stamina and trying to get a shot in whenever he can, it seems. He's got to get a shot in on the Cyrus Robot, because otherwise he is going to dominate, just like that. Shoving Wario down with that shoulder block. And now Grim again trying to wear down in that headlock. Wear down the beast. And Wario, my god, that was a huge full Nelson slam. And now the weapons are coming back into the ring. It's all legal. It's hardcore rules. Anything goes. And the Cyrus Robot, I don't think needs a weapon. He's using it though. It's that ring bell, and he's just ringing pretty much everyone's bell with that one. And Wario avoids out of the way and does a DDT. An emergency DDT that was. That was just instinct for survival. I don't want to get... These guys don't want to keep getting hit with weapons from this thing. God, if he gets voted in against Nightmare, then Nightmare's going to even have trouble. Forget bringing his worst nightmare to others. Cyrus Robot's going to bring his worst nightmare to them. Wait a minute, Wario, he's going to dominate the Cyrus Robot. My God, that was huge. Cyrus Robot got straight back out of it, though. How dominant is this thing? He's very dominant, and Cyrus, of course, made him even more dominant. Whoa, crikey, it won't be after that. Huge pile driver by Wario, and that's all that weight coming down on that head. Man, Wario likes dropping people on their skulls, doesn't he? Quite literally with Grim. Dropping him literally on his skull, because that's what he's got. Wario. Wait a minute. Oh, ow, oh! Just ramming that ring bell, I guess getting revenge from earlier. Ramming that into the Cyrus Robot's head, that's metal on metal. I don't know who went out of that. And now Grim